Yo, what's up, guys? Back for this Saturday slate. So yesterday, able to cash out in double ups, even with my pitching being terrible. We got negative like 8 from Beatty, and then we got negative. Oh well, Gibson was okay with 11, but thought we were dead. But a lot of the other pitchers also didn't do good, so it still scored a 114.1, and that was good enough to cash out in double ups. So I was really happy about that because I thought I was dead right away. But that's because Quito Marte came through at a very low ownership with 2 bombs, and Adam Jones was also very low owned, and he had a great game. So those two really carried the lineup, and the other batter picks that I recommended, Flores and Arenado, both did good. So the bats came through, the pitching did not come through, but like I said, I wanted to stack cores yesterday. It worked out. So hopefully going to do that same thing again today, and hopefully the pitchers come through today. So before we get started with the video, please be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe if you're not already. First up, our pitcher I like is going to be Yanni Chirinos. He's only $6,800. He's facing the Orioles here. The Orioles are not a good offense. They strike out a lot. They are in a good ballpark at home, but there's just nobody in the lineup that's very scary. Mancini hit like 6 home runs in the first 2 weeks, and he's done nothing really like for power wise lately. Chirinos is a solid pitcher. He has 26 strikeouts in 31 innings this season. Ever since he's come out in relief, he's been solid. He's had a couple of big games. He's had 4 appearances already with over 19 out of his 6 starts, so that's like 66% of the time. His whip is just .84. He's not walking many. He's just a solid pitcher. He's going to come out and throw like 70 to 90 pitches, and coming in the middle of the game gives you a better chance of getting the win. So I think Chirinos is a really, really strong play today. At 6,800, you have a guy that can get you well over 20 DraftKings points, and last time he faced Baltimore, he put up 24, so I like Chirinos a lot today. And then I'm going to go with another cheap guy that I like against a bad offense, and that's Tanner Roark. So Roark is he's just like an okay pitcher. He's nothing really stands out with him. He just comes out, gets the job done most of the time, especially in this matchup here against the Giants. Their offense is not very good. It's not very scary to face them. He has been a little troubling with the walks. He has 15 walks on the season in 28 innings. Gives him a 1.67 whip, which is not very good, but Roark, he's gonna have some good games every once in a while. He put up 20 against the Padres. He put up 15 against the Cardinals. I think he's just a solid pitcher. His price tag is very cheap at $6,700, and he gets the best matchup that he's gotten this season against the Giants team. So I think he's a fine play. Allows you to really spend up for the bats and stack up the cores if you want to. So that's exactly what I want to do. But first, I'm going to give you guys a cheap option that I like. I like Yuli Gurriel today. He's only $3,200. He's been bad, but I think this is a spot where he gets out of it. It's a great matchup here against Trevor Cahill. Yuli Gurriel has had a lot of success against Cahill. He has 4 for 9 with the home run in his career against him. The Astros have one of the higher totals on the slate. And like I said the other day, that benefits everybody. Like people that are batting in the bottom of the order, they're going to get extra opportunities for runs scored, RBIs, all that good stuff. Gurriel, last couple seasons, was a near 300 hitter, so I'm expecting him to get right back to it. He's going to have a big couple months here to make up for his batting average, but he can definitely do it. He's very cheap at $3,200 and makes it very, very easy to fit in all the high-priced scores bats if you play him. So I like that guy at a cheap price tag. I'm going to go right back to Quito Marte because why not? Like I said yesterday, this guy saved the lineup. Yesterday I told you guys that he crushes lefties. He had 4 home runs and 40 at-bats against lefties, and now his numbers are ridiculous. Batting .318 against lefties this season, 5 home runs now and 44 plate appearances. That is ridiculous. That gives him a crazy .386 ISO with a .705 slugging. So you definitely want to play Quito Marte here against another lefty in cores. The 2 bombs that he also hit were not like little home runs. They were both over 440 feet. He absolutely crushed both of them. He just blasted them, and there's another good chance he could blast one tonight here against another lefty in cores. So I love him. In the outfield, give me Charlie Blackmon. So I love the Rockies today too. Every time, now the weather's starting to be nice in cores where it's going to pop off like 75% of the time when you have 2 mediocre pitchers facing off. That core stack is going to work out, and if you can find the right pitching combination, you're going to be really, really set. But Blackmon coming off another good game. He started to heat up. He has 4 home runs now, 287 batting average. At home in Coors, he's absolutely been crushing it. He's just so much so much better of a hitter at home in Coors. It's a great matchup here against Luke Weaver, who has looked good his last couple starts, but playing in Coors against this red hot Rockies offense is going to be a tough task for somebody that's never been super consistent. So this could be definitely a start where he kind of goes back to earth or has a bad outing. But I love Blackmon here. He's batting 309 here against righties this season. If you look at his numbers at home, he's batting an amazing 400 at home, just 221 on the road. He has all 4 of his home runs at home, all 3 of his triples. He's just a great hitter at home in Coors and has always been. So I love him at 5,500. And then I go right back to Adam Jones here after him and Marte made me some money yesterday. He's leading off against lefties. He's at a solid price tag, under 5,000. For him, it's really solid. He had 3 hits yesterday. And it's just another good matchup here against Kyle Freeland, who has got off to a slow start a little bit. Look at his numbers for Freeland. 481 ERA is not very good. He has 33 strikeouts, so he's averaging about a strikeout per inning, but he's given up 5 home runs. And at home, he's been good in one of the 2 starts at home, so we'll see if he can get back to it, but I think I would rather go with some of the Diamondbacks here just because of how good their offense is and how well they've been playing. So I think Adam Jones is a really strong play here in the outfield at 4,800. Leading off against the left, he should get 5, maybe 6 at-bats here. So I love Jones. I love the Rockies. I love the Diamondbacks. Stack up Coors again today. I think you'll be really, really solid. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And good luck today.